I think we are. What's going on? What's going on, guys? As you can see, I'm back. AJ said I was on vacation. I'm still on vacation. I'm out here in Cancun enjoying the sun. We have a great podcast for you. We're talking about the Cowboys. We have some matchups and everything that has to do with the NFL right now. So grab your Takis, not your hot fries. Throw those in the trash, and let's get started, baby.
Be strong.
Woo!
Let's go.
And that was
Yeah.
the last time you ever introduced us. Come on, man. I didn't feel any hype with you. Come on,
That
brother.
was nerve-wracking. I don't know how you do it.
Oh, gosh. It's a gift. All I'm going to say, it's a gift. And we are not represented by Takis. I love Takis. But we got hot fries today, baby. We eating hot fries. By the way, what's the
Taki
store?
jerky.
Takis. I saw those, the Taki jerky, which I do not recommend. They came out with a new wave chip, so it looks like Ruffles. So Taki waves.
Taki waves.
Taki
Yeah.
Interesting.
We're going to mix
I
it
know
up, just like today's
HEB
podcast. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
I know at HEB, since we're talking about Takis, we're talking about food. They actually sell like the little squares with like crackers, cheese, and like meat. And they have Takis as one of the squares. I think it's so funny. It's like a Texas thing, I guess. Like a San Antonio Valley thing. I don't know. I just thought it was funny.
Are you done, Gabe? You're coming back. You were gone last podcast, which I think we hit record numbers last podcast, so maybe there's a trend going on. But you're on thin ice, buddy. You're on the bubble.
I know. I'm sorry. I missed you guys, though. I'm still on vacation, but I'm out here, and I'm excited. Let's tear down some teams and let's lift some teams up.
Yeah? You take your dog on vacations too?
No, it's my girlfriend's dogs. I'm sorry.
What's going on, Nestor? Thank you so much for being here, the podcast. Hey, you guys, just like Nestor, there's many of y'all out there. I want to give a huge thanks to our Facebook community. You guys have helped us out so much. You guys have always been there with us. If it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't have any motivation. We wouldn't do this. Honestly, I feel like we owe a lot of thanks to you guys. Thank you so much, Nestor. Nestor, you're here on every dang podcast. You always listen to all the BS and all the NSP we have to say. But thank you so much. Appreciate you. And if you haven't yet on Facebook, get your I believe it's called your number one fan coin. You could redeem that. If you've been with us since the start, you guys, you could redeem a number one fan coin on Facebook, which gives you extra perks on Facebook. Bet you didn't know that, because I know I didn't know that.
Wow.
So, wow, yeah, go out there, go splurge a little bit on us, you guys, on us. We'll do that for you guys. But we know why you guys are here. We're here to talk about the Cowboys, baby. The Cowboys and the NFL. What's going on in the NFL? Not a whole lot for the Cowboys. Is there going to be more disappointment? Is there going to be some excitement going on? You got one of the highest paid running backs. You have the highest paid quarterback who recently broke his deal with Adidas and signed with Jordan. I mean, who wouldn't do that? Anyone who's not loyal, that's who. Come on, man. You got this company that's like, you know what? We believe in you. We know you're injured, but we want to stick with you. Adidas, please represent us. We love you, Dak Prescott. We love you. Okay, I'll sign with y'all. Here comes that like that meme, where you're walking with your girlfriend and that girl walks by, you're turning around. That's Jordan right there. Yeah, he straight up just went like, you know what? I'm done. I'm the highest paid QB. Might as well get one of the best sponsors out there, which I don't know how much they pay, but who wouldn't want to be represented by Jordan? Some nice stuff.
True.
I don't know. I just feel like that's a slap to the face to Adidas. Like, come on, they stuck with you with your injury.
Yeah. I don't know all the details about how and why he left, but I'm a big fan of loyalty, but kind of doesn't look that good, But, hey, he got the bag.
So
You're a big fan of
saying
loyalty.
Just because he just
What's that supposed to mean?
So, what I have to say is, so just because you don't go with the shoe brand that you're with and you go to another shoe brand, automatically says you're not loyal.
Exactly.
You're not a loyal guy.
No, exactly. If anyone knows me, if anyone is anyone that knows me, they know that I absolutely love and adore Under Armour. If I'm working out or if I'm fishing, that's what you're going to see me wearing is Under Armour. If you see me wearing anything else, just call me out because I mean you won't find me wearing anything else. I'm an Under Armour guy, and you know that, Gabe. Even when I go golfing, I always rep Under Armour. I got to. That's just me. I'm not even represented by them. I would like to be.
I have Adidas sandals. I guess. I mean, you know.
Anyways, unloyal. Can the Cowboys win with an unloyal QB? No.
Yes.
This is saying no. This is saying no.
Yes,
No.
they can. Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. In their division, really, they could win in their division.
Yes, and I'm gonna explain why right here.
Okay.
So, y'all Cowboys fans, I know y'all are predicting to go 17-0 and blah blah blah. And here's why: you're not gonna go 17-0, but you guys will go 14-4 or 14-3. And here's why: because they got Dak Prescott. He's gonna go out there. He's gonna come back. Not only that, the media broke out this week that Dak Prescott was playing really good. And not only that, Zeke is apparently in the best shape of his life. The Cowboys are going to win the division. They're going to take down the Redskins, obviously. The Giants, they might give them a little further run, but you can never count the Giants in anymore. So, got the Cowboys winning the division. They will not go to the Super Bowl. I'll cut you guys there, but they will win the division.
I think you
Go
said
ahead, take it away, AJ.
I think you said one thing right, Gabe. They're not going to the Super Bowl, and that's the only thing I agree with you on.
Go ahead. Go ahead, AJ.
Okay, I'm trying to hold back because I feel like I talk way too much on the show, you guys. And we get a lot of bad reviews. Say I talk too much. They want me to stop. They want me out of the show. So that's why I'm not talking. But I just can't contain myself. Vincent's exactly right. That's the only thing you said that was 100% correct. Is that they're not going to the Super Bowl. I don't believe they're going to go to the Super Bowl. They're not ready to go to the Super Bowl. They say, "Oh, Dak is back. Dak is back. This is going to be a game changer." Do you guys not remember last year, even when Dak was healthy, they didn't respect their coach. They had no respect for the coach. How can you win a Super Bowl if they have no respect for that coach? I come on. And then you didn't even mention the Eagles. You didn't mention the Eagles. If I had a head coach, you didn't mention him. If I had a coach that played rock paper scissors with draft prospects, I'd be scared. Even more scared than a coach that said they're going to bite off kneecaps. And how are you not going to be afraid of the Giants? Saquon Barkley's coming back. That's a bigger story than Dak Prescott. Bigger story. Look at the fantasy lineups. They're going to pick up.
Props is where props to be with Barkley, but the Giants are just not contenders anymore. It's the Cowboys' time to shine. Of course, last year, obviously, I am putting some respect on them Cowboys. Last year, that got hurt. Mike McCarthy's first year as a head coach in a new offensive team. Of course, they're not going to be on the same page. But this year, they're going to be. And they're going to go out there and they're going to whip some booty out there. They're going to get them lassos. They're going to rope every team down. They're going to do it. And I guarantee you can put money on my name. They're going to have a winning season. They're going to be on top of the division. And they're gonna probably win one playoff game. I guarantee you.
I'm not even gonna say anything.
This is between.
Yeah,
You guys are getting into this.
This is a 1v1, man.
Ain't no 1v1 here. Hey, man, you guys are getting into this because don't get me wrong. If you guys watch the show, I'm not against the Cowboys. I am not. But there's these teams out here. I know this guy is this guy over here.
Yep.
He's 100% against the Cowboys. But when you're looking at teams, okay, you might be right about the Eagles. You might be. I try to fight it. I try to find a way to put Nick Mullins out there. By the way, Nick Mullins did sign a contract with the Philadelphia Eagles, putting more experience in that QB room with Hurts, Flacco, and now Nick Mullins, which I believe that's a I still don't think that's a good QB room, but there's a lot of experience there. You can't put the Eagles up there. They're not going to get. They're going to be last. Cowboys, they're not going to be last. They're going to be second. That's what I'm saying. They're going to be second. They're going to be second.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants, they're not going to get swept by them, but they're not going to sweep them either. They're going to go 1-1. Mm-hmm. The football team, that team's a team to look out for. AJ, you can't talk so highly about the Giants. What do they have? They got this little guy called Saquon Barkley. Saquon. And when he is healthy, which you saw his first year, he makes a difference. Even though it's just one person, he makes a huge difference. And you need people in that defense to be able to stop him. And he is just a freaking locomotive, baby. He is a train. Like I said, the Giants, they're going to be third. You guys are going to overtake them. You guys may sweep them, but I'm not. I don't think the Giants are going to be better than the Cowboys. I feel their biggest competition is going to be the Washington football team. Their defensive front, they're all signed, by the way. They're all signed. Their defensive front, man, that's scary. That is scary. Their offense, they're missing one key spot, and that was a QB. They addressed it. They got themselves, I'm not going to say a great QB, but a solid QB. They got some magic. He's not even scared of bugs, dude. He's not scared of bugs. I don't know if you saw that picture. That guy had a
What?
You didn't see that picture?
I did not see this.
Do you not follow NSP Football Talk on Twitter?
I guess I missed this one.
He had one of those, what are they called? Cicada bugs on that plants in his beard. Oh, you'll bet on the sweep. Big. Hey, you know what? Like I said, it's possible they're not going to overtake the Cowboys. The Cowboys are coming second. But are you betting on the sweep with the Redskins? Is that what you're betting on? Because that's a bet that a lot of people might take. Will take, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
This is, other than Fitzmagic, AJ, name two other players on the offensive side of the Washington football team that are game changers for them to win a division.
This guy has it right here.
McLaurin. And I don't know. Honestly, I think McLaurin's good. But you didn't ask me.
Do they have anybody on the offensive line?
Their offensive line, like I said, they were.
I don't remember.
They're just. Their offense was decent, but they could get the ball rolling with a decent QB.
And you think Fitzmagic will start over Heineken?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I do too. But
then why are you asking me that way?
Because they signed him a contract, which was kind of curious. But do you think that they're going to switch him out during the season? Fitzmagic plays?
He could be a future QB. Honestly.
Yeah.
The way he played that one game. I mean,
that's why they gave him that contract.
Yeah.
Because he is the future. Fitzgerald is there to fill in the gaps and also teach on the way. That's what his job was for Tua. He couldn't finish. Not his problem, not his fault either. He's had one heck of a season last year, and then he got benched.
I think we should make a wager live here on Not So Pro Football. You and I, AJ.
Okay, what's the wager?
Who will have a better season or who will win the division? Pick one.
Who will win the division? I haven't checked
the Skins or the Cowboys.
I got the Skins. And just to clarify, the Washington football team.
Yeah. All righty. You guys heard it here. You got the Cowboys.
I mean, just to elaborate, Gabe.
No reason why they shouldn't win.
I don't know, but just to elaborate on who the Skins actually have, I'm just gonna name 3 wide receivers, and you tell me that those 3 are not gonna make a difference. So, of course, they have Terry McLaurin, right? Scary team. Everybody knows about him because this kid's insane. Then they picked up Curtis Samuel. And then they picked up Adam Humphries. So tell me, with Antonio Gibson in the backfield, tell me that that's not a scary offense with Fitzmagic throwing the ball around.
It's not. I don't think it is. It's not.
You thought it was scary when he was with the Dolphins being down on the Patriots.
Yeah, because the Dolphins had a great offense. They had Wilson. They had a great tight end to throw the ball. And not only that, they had these hungry running backs. The Dolphins were a significantly better team than the Redskins. Than the Washington football team last year. I'm not saying Fitzmagic is washed up and that he won't lead the team. I'm just saying that the team doesn't have the parts to go out there and win the division when you have the Giants on the rise, and then
they won the division last year.
Yeah, with a 9 record because Dak was hurt, and the Eagles were confused about what quarterback they wanted to have. Of course, they're going to win the division when all the other teams are hurt, have hurting players, and their star players are out.
Washington didn't have a quarterback.
They did it. But I'm not saying no, but their team was more complete than the Cowboys, the Giants, and the Eagles.
No, dude, no.
Their team was more complete. Their defense was probably more complete.
Yeah. Yeah. I think their team was more. How are you going to expect the Cowboys to win the division when Dak Prescott's not leading the team to win?
Well, how did the Washington football team do it?
Yeah.
They don't have Dak. They don't have a Dak.
They don't have a Zeke.
They don't. But what I'm saying is, yeah, they won the division last year because all the other teams sucked. They're missing players in the division. They didn't have it.
And what we are trying to say,
they won the division 7-9.
And what we are trying to say, that they were on the same boat too. That whole division was on the same boat.
Yeah,
man. Washington football team's offense last year was horrendous. Besides Terry McLaurin and Antonio Gibson, some games he did good, some games he did bad because just that offense was not clicking. But now with the additions that they have and the healthy O-line that they have, that's a scary offense along with the very, very scary defense that's obviously top 3 in the NFL right now.
Yeah. And honestly, as much as I love Alex Smith, you could tell on the field that's not Alex Smith out there. That was a very scary situation for QB over there at Washington. Scarier than the Niners. I'll tell you that.
This year's going to be an exciting year for the East. I got the Cowboys. Got the Cowboys winning the division easily. It's a lead.
Juan Antonio Bravo says Washington is being overhyped. Remember, we are talking about the NFC East.
Yeah.
Just that division. We're not trying to overhype them. We're not saying they're going to the Super Bowl. We're not saying they're going to make it to the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
We're just saying
they're better than the Cowboys.
I wasn't going to say that.
That's all I'm going to say.
They're the best team in the division.
Yep.
Yeah, in that division, that's the worst division in the NFL. Honestly.
Are they still the worst?
I mean, they can.
That's a good question right there. Are they still the worst division in the league?
I mean,
I'd say they're the worst division in the NFC.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, it's a division that's constantly changing. New teams win it every single year. And over the past few years, I don't want to talk about, I don't know all the stats of every single year, but it's always been a pretty low record other than I can think of when the Eagles went to the Super Bowl and when the Cowboys had that 12-4 run a few years back in 2016, I think it was. Other than that, it's usually a pretty low record team that wins it.
And also, hear me out, you Cowboy fans. Hear me out. The Cowboys. This is one of the main reasons why I'm not on the up and up about them. The Cowboys have had a Super Bowl contending team for the past decade, and not once did they make it. That's what.
They lost in Green Bay.
In the past decade, they also had Dak Prescott. It's
like a good 4 years, yeah.
It's just tough, man. It's tough rooting for the Cowboys when they cannot capitalize. And I know it's not easy. Nothing in life is easy. Being in the NFL is not easy. Winning Super Bowl is not easy. We know that. But just come on. Let's read some comments down here. Hey guys, if you guys are joining us late, I just want to give you all another shout out. We did give a huge thanks to our Facebook community. You guys are a huge help to us. Thank you so much for being here. Even though we argue with each other, us four, you argue with you, we love it. We love it here, and I hope you guys love it too. This is just football. We're talking football, and we're not supposed to be on the same page. We're not. That's what makes things interesting. So I'm going to read some comments right here. Juan Antonio Bravo says the Packers division is going to be the worst division this upcoming season.
If Aaron Rodgers isn't in the division, that's 100% fair.
100% fair. You got Justin Fields coming in his rookie year. He might not be that hot. So yes, very believable. Yep. Israel Torres says, Reed, just come over to the dark side of the force. I'm guessing he's talking about the Dallas Cowboys.
I will never do that. I would stop being a football fan before I become a Cowboy fan.
Whoa. Here, I want to answer right here, Reed.
Okay.
Why do you have so much hate towards the Cowboys? Why?
Because
who did you dirty?
Okay.
And you can't say the fans because I met a lot of great fans out there.
Oh, for sure.
That are Cowboy fans.
Mostly as a Packer fan, why I don't like them is because they still hold on to the Dez thing. Don't want to get into it because I've explained it 100 times and they still just don't understand. It was not a catch at the time with the rules. With the new rules, how they changed it, it is now a catch. If that catch happened now, it would be a catch. But with the rules at the time, with the Calvin Johnson rule, it was not a catch. And even if you guys did, if it was a catch, and if you did score it and take the lead, we had 5 minutes on the clock. When we took the ball over, we ran out all 5 of those minutes. You guys could not stop us. We ran down the field. If we wanted to score again, we would have. And that's my final take on that.
And you know what? And every team has a story like that. Just like the championship when the game was fixed, when the Seahawks should have won that game. But you know what, guys? Cowboys fans, Niners fans, Green Bay fans, every type of fan out there who watch the NFL, that's part of the game. You're going to have bad calls. You're going to have missed calls. You're going to have calls going towards the other team. You're going to have calls going towards your team. That's just part of the game, man. It's part of the game. I mean, I still can't get over the Super Bowl with the Niners and the Chiefs, man. That was a pass interference. You call that, the Niners win the game. Dang, dude. Come on. Come on, Bref. Come on, Blue.
Should have been at the Super Bowl 3 years in a row.
Oh,
Gary Guajardo says, go Vikings, talk about it. We did just talk about it. We're saying that if Aaron Rodgers leaves, that's going to be the worst division in the league. Come on, man. The Vikings. You like that? Come on, brother. Actually, I've always liked the way the Vikings played their game plan for football. And honestly, in the past couple of years, whether it's the Vikings and the Packers or the Lions and the Packers, you know they're good games, Reed. They're good games for most of the time. There's some times where it's a little blowout, but they're good games. I always look forward to watching those games because they go all out. They could suck throughout the whole season, and then when they play the Packers, they play. They play. I don't know about the Lions anymore because they don't have Matt Stafford, but they got this guy named Jared Goff. Goff. There, I said golf. I mean, who cares? Who cares about that guy?
Hey, they'll take your kneecaps, AJ. You better be
They're gonna take my kneecaps?
They're gonna take your kneecaps, man.
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm scared. I sure am scared, man. Jared Goff. No, Kirk Cousins is not a playmaker. He is a game manager. He can get you a win. He will not win you a game. That's just the way it is. Yes, there's a lot to be sad about. But there's going to be a lot of QBs in the market this season, next season. There's still QBs out there. And there's all these QBs that got drafted. Some of them are not going to work. So you're going to have a second shot at them. Oh, jeez. Are we done talking about the Cowboys or are we still going?
Yes. Yeah, we're let's go to the next topic.
Reed's done. Vince is done. Gabe, I know that's your favorite team.
It's not my favorite team, but I think I'm done. Go Cowboys. I got y'all's back.
AFC. We don't want to get into all the divisions just yet, guys, because we do want to do an 8-week countdown leading to the season. So we're going to talk about all the divisions, and we're going to get real heated up in here. It's going to be just like this, but it's going to be the whole episode. So yes, we are going to talk about the Cowboys again, just not today. Okay, so give us a break. Hey Daniel, thank you. He says, nice show, stay lit. Thank you. You too. Thank you so much for watching us. All right, you guys. Let's get to another topic here. Let's keep on talking about players to look out for. One question that was up this week were duos, wide receiver duos. Who is the best wide receiver duo coming to this 2021 season?
Who wants to go first?
Who wants to get roasted first? That's basically what he's saying.
I want to get roasted first.
All right, go ahead.
I want to get roasted first. Me. So actually, guys, I have a good duo. I have Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson out of Minnesota. Last year, Adam Thielen had 925 yards, and Jefferson had 1,400 yards. I think this year there will be rock stars there in Minnesota. The fans will be back. The stadium will be back to being lit. You know, that stadium's only 3 years old. They're going to come back and make it big again. They also got the running game. I know the running game, Devin Cook, but that team just is whole now on the offensive side. On defense, I think they still have some work to be done. And so, yeah, I got Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen. I think they're going to have a great year this year. Hopefully, I think the Vikings are the team that you want them to win, but they just can't win sometimes, and it's sad. So, yeah, I got them. I got Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson having a good year.
We literally just talked about that. Are you done reading off your script now?
I'm not reading off the script. I'm not like you.
Yeah, that was just boring.
You're gone for Gabe's throat this show.
Right,
hey, man. Hey, I'm letting loose this show. I'm letting loose. It's all out there, man. It's all out there. I'm not going to stand up, but it's all out there. Okay. Guys, I don't want to talk boring duos. I want to talk someone who's excited. A duo that just gets you
your biased opinion. You're probably going to do a Niners pick or something. Go for it.
I'm choosing, hear me out now, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk. That would be my biased opinion. But since I'm talking, on a podcast and I'm actually taking this for Rizzles, Super Serial guys, I'm talking Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley. That was an exciting duo last year. Oh my gosh. I will admit the first game I watched was the Bills. Well, the first Bills game I watched was the Bills and the Steelers last year. And I'm so sorry. The Steelers, I know they had the best defense of the league or whatnot, whatever you want to say, but they could not stop Stephon Diggs and Cole Beasley, man. Stephon Diggs, he is one out of the 4 players who had over a 90 ranking for wide receivers, guys. That guy, honestly, I thought he was overrated in Minnesota. I thought it was just a one catch and done, Minnesota miracle, whatnot. But I have a lot of respect for that guy. And whenever he can't take too much of the load or he sits out for one play, you just got Cole Beasley, dude. I don't know. He's been in the league for 50 years, and this guy's still putting up numbers like he is. That guy is a talent. It's just fun. It's exciting. I look forward to watching this upcoming season.
They're a good duo.
Thank you. They're
going to be up there as one of the best.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you there.
Cole Beasley.
Yeah, Cole Beasley is good. He's very, very underrated. You want me to go ahead?
I don't understand. I don't think you know that you're lagging so hard, Gabe. You're lagging incredibly hard.
I am. I'm sorry.
I know Gabe wanted me to go right now, but I want Reed to go first.
Ooh. Okay, you want me to go first?
Okay.
So my wide receiver duo is, the real reason I'm picking them is because of the quarterback. This is a quarterback that played against a team that I don't like very much, so I always had to hate this quarterback.
Oh, I know where he's going.
But he's not on that team anymore, so I can appreciate him for being a good quarterback. So my top wide receiver duo is going to be Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods. Now, I don't think these two are the 2 greatest wide receivers out there. I'm not going to Wait, I'm sorry. I don't think these two wide receivers are the top wide receivers out there. So, my main reason for picking these two is going to be because of Matthew Stafford. I think Matthew Stafford is going to just light it up, and they're going to make Matthew Stafford is going to make them look good. So that's not a top two.
Cool.
I agree only because of your reason. It's only going to be because Matthew Stafford. They've always been a good duo, but they can never showcase their talent. Maybe it's too late for them. Maybe their career is on the downslope now. We don't know. We're going to see this next season. But yeah, solid pick, Reed. Solid pick.
I agree. It's a solid pick. But this is where I'm going to be both biased and both realistic here. So y'all know my favorite team is the Seahawks. So DK Metcalf.
Wait, your favorite team is the Seahawks?
Yes, sir.
Oh, never would have guessed.
Before I was interrupted. Anyways, these guys are the only two wide receiver duo that you guys have mentioned that both went over 1,000 yards receiving. You can look it up. Maybe one of them has over 1,000, but the second one does not. So, oh my goodness. Anyway, I'll keep going. These guys are just hating because they know I'm correct. DK Metcalf has 1,300 yards. Tyler Lockett had 1,034 yards.
So cute.
And every other wide receiver duo did not have two wide receivers over 1,000 yards catching. Maybe they had one, like Justin Jefferson had 1,400. So give him props because he beat DK Metcalf. And shoot, I can't even remember. I think both of Reed's were under 1,000 yards receiving.
Mm-hmm.
But
Jared Goff.
Good point with Matthew Stafford. But with Russell Wilson and these two, they're the best wide receiver duo in the league, in my opinion. And some people have the Kansas City Chiefs having the best wide receiver duo because they have Travis Kelce, but that guy's not a wide receiver. He's a tight end. So you can't put him in this argument. If we were saying best like wide receiver core, I guess you could say, because he can line up at wide receiver, but no. So in my opinion, my Seahawks, DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett are the best wide receiver duo right now in the league so far.
Unfortunately, Israel is correct that you are not lying. They are up there. That is a scary duo. Me as a Niners fan, I hate it. I hate it so much. But yeah, great for you, Vince. Great for you.
Yes.
And you know what, Reed? I'm sorry, but I just realized this right now. You are one decent receiver away from being like top on that duo list.
Oh yeah,
with Devontae Adams, and you just put anyone out there, man. Anyone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Marquise Goodwin. You guys will have the best. I don't know. They'll be
fun. Yeah, I definitely think we could get another receiver out there, maybe in free agency, or we could have drafted one. I want to support my number 2 and number 3 wide receivers. I do think MVS, Marquise Valdes-Scantling will make another big stride. He made a big jump from, I don't remember his years, but from the previous year to this past year, he did make some great strides and become a really deep threat. He's one of the fastest players in the league. I'm not gonna say he's the fastest because he's not, but he's a fast player and he's tall. So I think he can be that number 2 wide receiver. His biggest struggle though is running routes. He can run straight and beat any guy, but he can't run routes really and get separation. So yeah, we're looking for that compliment for Devontae Adams. Once we get that, I mean, it's gonna be hard to stop. We're already number 1 offense, so.
And let me just put this out there: some honorable mentions, such as Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb. They did great, even though it was CeeDee's rookie year. Also, now with Julio Jones, with AJ Brown, I'm surprised I didn't hear that. But you know what? We don't know what they have together. We don't.
Exactly. They haven't proven themselves together yet, so we don't know how that's going to shake out. But definitely they're up there.
Yeah, so it's going to be a fun season, man. It's going to be a fun season, and I'm not just saying this for my team, but I just hope every team can stay healthy because it's no fun when you're facing against a rundown team that is just cursed with injuries. Like the Chargers, just imagine what they could have done last year. Well, you know what? It was because of injuries how they discovered Justin Herbert.
True.
So, but they have a lot of potential too. Those are some good picks, guys. Good picks.
Yeah.
Good picks. All right. What else should we talk about? Oh, I know. Let's talk about some more teams. Teams that had a losing season last year. Which one of those teams can potentially, or can you see, have a winning season this year? Someone else started off. I don't want to start.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Gosh.
I was going to volunteer, but
Go ahead, Rito. It's all you, baby.
now that you're so adamant about it, I mean, I don't want to take away your spotlight.
Go for it,
Cowboys
Rito.
didn't have a
It's all
losing
you. I
season
want to
last
hear
year.
it.
Okay. So
They didn't?
Hmm?
No? I thought they
Yes, they
did.
did.
They
the
were
Cowboys?
They didn't win
Yeah.
the division.
Yeah. The Washington football team went 7-9 and won the division.
oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Dang.
How about them?
Which leads into my pick. Because I believe the Washington football team's going to win the division. I
thought
think
you
they're
were
going
gonna
to
go
have a
Cowboys.
winning season. They're going to go from 7-9 to 10 and no wait. I'm trying to think with 17 weeks.
No, just think harder.
What's barely a winning season now?
Should be
It's
9 and
9 and
8.
8.
9-8. They're going to be 9-8 and they're going to win the division.
Did we 9 and 8?
It's magic.
You don't think he's gonna sprinkle a little more magic on there?
Nah.
Not even 10-7.
No.
Okay, how many divisional wins are they gonna get?
Divisional wins?
Yes.
Most they can have a 6.
They'll beat the Eagles twice and then go 1-1 with the other two teams. So 4-2.
So you always seeing them sweep the Eagles, and they're not
Yeah.
gonna get swept by anyone.
Yep.
Okay.
It's achievable.
I rest my case. We talked about too much about the Washington football team, so
In your eyes. By the way, guys, merch is coming out soon. Washington Sandcastles.
woo!
Woo! All right, I guess I'll go because you guys know the obvious pick already. Guys, you guys could have asked me an easier question. And this is the easiest question known to man. Who's going to have a winning season who had a losing season last year? Let's see. You got the San Francisco 49ers, baby. Come on, man. They're even predicted to be out there in the top of their division. We got the hardest division in the league. I don't care what anyone says. It's the hardest division out there. Come on, man. And you got the Niners. If they stay healthy, which they already lost 3 players, by the way. They already lost 3 players. I love it. You know what? It's okay because at this time last year, we lost 5 centers. So we're doing good for ourselves. We even stopped OTAs and minicamp for this. But we stay healthy. I know I say that every stream, but we lose a QB, we get better. We get better.
What?
Yeah. Because we're not going into Nick Mullins. We're not going to CJ Beathard. We specifically addressed this position for a reason, and that's because of injuries. It's not because Jimmy G is bad. It's because he gets injured a lot. So does our team. And we still got some cap space. So can we see, and don't say I want this to happen, can we see Richard Sherman coming back to the Niners to help out that D?
Sounds like you want that to happen.
Maybe.
And I just... I'll be even more excited. I'll be even more excited.
Go back to the Niners.
What
Who?
did you
Robot?
say? He's
He's
technical
like,
difficulties, guys.
Can't
We
fool
should
me,
go
no.
back to
I would be more excited if the Niners signed Frank Gore. Guys, if if any NFL team's listening, for the love of God, sign Frank Gore, man.
Yep.
Let him play until his kid comes. Let him achieve that goal. Let him make history. He's such a hard worker. I love the guy. A lot of heart. Look how old he is. Look what he's doing. And I hate the Frank Gore haters out there. He doesn't deserve to be in the all-time greatest for wrestling. Come on, man. Put some respect on that. It's not easy what he's doing. But yeah, I just want a team to sign him on. I would love for the Niners to sign him on. It doesn't fit our system, but I'll pay his paychecks. I don't care. But yeah, going back to the nitty-gritty, I feel like the Niners will have a winning season this year. I'm not saying they're going to go undefeated, but I'm saying they're going to have a winning season. I already called it 12-5, not 12-15, 12-5. And that could, yeah.
It could happen. It'll be hard.
I love our schedule, by the way. The Niners schedule, besides our division, of course, but I love our schedule.
Okay. Can I ask a quick question?
Okay.
If you're gonna say they go 12-5, what's their division? The record in the division?
I feel like we're sweeping the Rams.
Okay.
We're winning one, the Cardinals. We could sweep the Cardinals too, but we're either gonna win one with the Seahawks or lose both of them.
Okay.
As you know, as Vincent knows, as Gabe knows, I don't care who we play, but when it comes to the Seahawks, those are the 2 days out of the whole year that I dread the most.
He's scary.
I love them the most.
No, I throw barbecues. I have get-togethers every Sunday. I do it for the Niners games, but when they're playing the Seahawks, don't expect an invite because I'm not throwing anything. It's just me in a straight jacket. That's all it is.
I remember one time I was there.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big mistake. That's why it's not happening because you forced me to do it, Reed. I told you I didn't want to do it. I warned you too, and you honestly took a chip off our friendship just because of that night.
Whoa.
Dang. Okay, I'm gonna cut that right there. We're not gonna talk about that on live. But anyways, yeah, I agree with AJ. I don't know. I feel like maybe the Niners will get one on us this year. I feel like they are, but I don't know about sweeping the Rams, AJ.
Yeah, that was
Matthew Stafford there now. You think
don't the Rams usually at least win one against you guys?
If we do sweep a team in our division, it's usually the Rams. But when you look back at Matt Stafford, and he's just like Aaron Rodgers. I mean, when he has a lot of pressure in his face, he's not really that elite QB. And if we still have Nick Bosa the way he was his rookie year with more experience now, he can't catch a break. Yeah,
okay.
But I'm not saying that. Go ahead.
The only thing I'll say is the Rams are a team that just went to the playoffs.
I know. Year. I'm not saying they're going to be a bad team. They're going to be a tough. I'm not saying we're going to blow them out either.
Okay.
Every division game is going to come down to the wire. It's always been like that. Doesn't matter how bad they are. But yeah, I mean, there's some times where the Niners had the worst record out there, and they beat Seattle one time out of the year. I was like, wow, the heck, but it happens. It happens. By the way, we cannot ignore our fans. I'm pretty sure y'all looked at the chat. Israel's calling you out, Reed.
Yeah, I saw that.
Reed, how much are you wanting to put out on the table that it's going to happen? Dak is back, boy.
Okay. I try not to make bets on football. I don't like to. So I'm not.
Oh. How about just a friendly bet? Just a friendly bet. Do something like you'll wear you put a star on a hat, on a paper hat or something.
Okay, I'll do that.
10 seconds.
I'll do that.
Sound good? Sound good, Israel?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what are you guys betting on, by the way?
Who wins the division?
Oh, who wins the
football
division?
Team or the Cowboys? Because Dak is back apparently. Didn't know. No one's told me.
Oh, Zombie K98 is saying that he wants you to buy a jersey, a Cowboys jersey.
I'm not gonna buy a Cowboys jersey.
Hey, those are steep.
Yeah, I don't even have a Packers jersey because I don't like paying money on stuff.
Oh, shouldn't
Dang, that's
every
what the
fan of
fans
the favorite
want,
team
Reed.
have a jersey?
Oh shoot!
We got to give with the fans what they
Oh
want, man.
man, the fans.
The fans are.
Fans are so important.
Hey. No.
Those
The fans are important. We are here
are our
because
Twitch
of them.
fans. We only gave
So
a shout out to
what?
the Facebook fans.
I'm saying a huge shout out to the Facebook community because we do get a lot of views there. Guys, just this past video we had over 400 views. Come on now. Got to show some respect. Even though our YouTube ain't popping that much, our Twitch ain't popping that much, SoundCloud, Spotify, we got to give respect where respect is due. So thank you. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Those people who watch our YouTube channel, people who are subscribed, likes our videos. If you guys aren't, go to YouTube right now. Not So Pro Football Talk. Click subscribe. It's free. I promise you, it is free. And that's all you need to do. Is you help us out so much, you guys. Please let us continue doing this because I, for one, I know these guys too. We love doing it every week. We look forward to it. We love it. We love arguing with each other. We do it all the time.
Especially about football, man.
Don't get me started. We already started. We started almost 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Who has to set a team?
Me. Can you guys hear me good?
Yeah,
man.
you're good.
All right, perfect. I have the. Excuse me, sorry. I have the Chargers. Having a winning season this season. They went 7-9 last year, but this year they're gonna go out there and they're gonna win. I predict they're gonna go at least 11-6. I would say. Reason being, minimal injuries this year. The team looks a lot more healthier. They have a running back that they found that's really, really good. He was able to actually get some playing time. Now that Todd Gurley wasn't there, kicked him out. Now he's out there running the ball, playing really hard. And obviously, Justin Herbert, a diamond in the dust. Hopefully, he plays stellar this year. But the reason why is their new head coach. He's out there to win some games. He's out there to win a division. It's his first year. It's going to be a little bit tough. Or his second year, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be a little bit tough. But I see the Chargers going out there making moves. I think everybody is expecting the Chargers to be a great team. Let's just see if they could back it up and do it. And I think they can. So hopefully I get to see a stellar season by them.
Yeah, man, I agree with that. I mean, we've all talked highly about the Chargers. They're kind of like an underrated team. Nobody really hypes them up a lot on ESPN or anything like that. But they're a team to be reckoned with. I agree with that one.
They are. I hope I'm wrong. But Jacoby Brissett played amazing his first year. Second year, where did he go? Justin Herbert played amazing. I know there's all these speculations that it's their time to go to the Super Bowl now, but when is that ever planned out? I hope he plays the same. I really do. But it's just hard to see it that way. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you guys see him playing as good as he did last year?
I mean, nobody really found a way to stop him last year. I mean, you saw with Lamar Jackson, everybody that first year started getting to know how the guy plays, and then with Justin Herbert, he's always pulled tricks out of his hat. I mean, he's no Russell Wilson, and he's no Aaron Rodgers in the pocket, but this kid makes moves and he can make things happen. I mean, especially with the wide receiver core he had last year. I mean, it was all right, but imagine if this kid has a good wide receiver core and a good line. This kid doesn't have to pull all those tricks out of his hat anymore. He can be mellowed down. He can make those throws real easily. But I hope he plays good, and I hope nothing bad happens to that team because they're a good team, and I think they're like my second favorite team, to be honest, if I have one.
Thought the Texans were your second favorite team.
Hey, man, I don't know what those Texans are doing. I don't know. They're my favorite Texas team for sure.
Ouch.
Yikes.
Not the San Antonio Coyotes?
Coyotes.
You just wait. When that happens, it's over.
Oh
it.
man, it is. That's gonna be a tough one to bite, man. I won't let go of my Niners, but you will never find me rooting against the Coyotes. Never.
So the Coyotes and the Niners in the Super Bowl. Who are you going for?
I hope it's a tie. Hey man, that's tough. That's tough. But yeah, a lot of these are really just dependent on the QBs. And this year, there's a lot of QB battles going on, guys. So I want to finish today's podcast off with some QB battles and who you think they're going to win. Okay? Or who do you think who's going to win? So the first one I got up, I got the Bears. The Bears. With Andy Dalton, Nick Foles, Justin Fields. Who starts week 1? Who wins? Who has that position?
Week 1?
Week 1.
Dalton.
Okay, Reed votes Dalton.
Dalton.
Gabe?
I got the Super Bowl champion, Nick Foles.
Nick Foles with the wild card. Gabe, okay?
I think I got to agree with Reed. I mean, I think they're going to have him start, but if he starts going down, they're going to make a change. Because they signed him specifically for him to play week 1, but I don't think he's the best quarterback there.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to argue with someone. I was going to pick Dalton too. Just because, honestly, just because when he got picked up, they called him. They said, hey, man, you want to come over here to Philly? You're going to be the starter. He said, I'm going to be the starter? Yeah, you're going to be the starter. All right, I'm in. And that's it. That's all that happened. I mean, they could do him dirty and just have him start the first play and then put Justin Fields in. But I don't know what they have planned over there. I know Matt Nagy has he's a smart dude. I respect him a lot in his coaching staff. That's all I have to say there.
You got to remember, Pat Nagy is the guy that drafted Mahomes when he was the coordinator for the Chiefs. So is Fields going to sit out this year and then next year come out here and play great like he did Mahomes, or is he just going to go bells and whistles out their gate with Fields? So it's definitely – we don't know what the Bears are going to do. I can't believe they have Nick Foles as a backup, possibly a third-string backup. Guy's a Super Bowl champion. I know he's not the same. He broke his collarbone and stuff, but got to give the guy a chance again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why he's there.
He can win the QB competition in training camp.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a good QB room, honestly.
Yeah.
Dalton's all right, but Nick Foles
Dalton's a safe week 1 start. Very safe.
Yeah, especially if they want to run the ball a little bit more there. He's a safer play, but he's not the best one, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next. Jacksonville Jaguars. Who's starting week 1? Who's taking the spot? We got Gardner Minshew and Trevor Lawrence. Number 1 pick overall.
It's going to be Trevor, man. As much as I like Minshew, it's going to be Trevor. They drafted him for that specific reason. You don't draft a player number 1 overall and he doesn't start week 1 unless he's injured. So,
Are they doing Minshew wrong?
I don't know.
That's
No?
tough.
I mean, I don't think he's shown anything of where he could be the guy that leads them out of being the worst team in the league. He hasn't shown that.
Yeah, I don't think.
I think he could be a backup for some team, or maybe potentially be a starter for another team. Maybe, but Trevor Lawrence is the guy, or at least you have to believe he's the guy.
You have to believe he's the guy. He's the first overall pick, but you got to remember, Minshew. He came out when the starting QB at the time got injured, and he looked just like Justin Herbert. He was the new shiny toy. Oh my gosh, this guy's a savior. Last year was his second year. He was doing decent, got injured. And that's how the Jags fell.
Yep.
I mean, it wasn't really his fault. So it's tough because when you have the first overall pick, hands down, you're getting the best player in the draft. So it was an automatic that they're going to get him. But I don't know. For Minshew, I feel for the guy. I still feel like he has a chance to be out there and be a starter. But I don't know. I don't know where. I don't know where.
True. I mean, if they had a line to really protect Minshew, I think he could ball out. But he's not a guy that's going to take you to the Super Bowl. So they got to take a chance on Trevor Lawrence and hope he is that guy. Maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but within the next 3 to 5 years, they're going to build around him, make a team that they love or they're going to try to love, and they're going to try to get Jacksonville out of that slump for sure.
Minshew to the Vikings.
To the Vikings. I don't see him starting over Kirk.
Yeah, I think the Vikings are more of a pocket passer team. I think Minshew likes to run around a little bit. I don't know, that's a bold prediction there, AJ. I like that one. That's pretty good.
Maybe Let's go. Thank you, Damien, for finally making it to the stream, dude. Where have you been? You've been slacking off, brother. We got heated real early in the stream. You don't deserve to be here. You don't deserve.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought you loved our fans.
Hey, man.
I thought you loved the fans.
I do. But look at this. I want to call you out right here live, Damien. I want to call you out just because I can do it. All right. Bro, work. I work too, brother. But not like a podcast. And I know you have it because everyone has them. You just get one of these little buds right here. Put that in your ear, and keep on working. And you hear some good football talk. But nah, we're kidding. Thank you so much for joining the stream, Damien. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, okay. So next up, we just talked about the Jags. Let's talk about the Eagles. Are we talking Hurts, Flacco, or talking Nick Mullins, baby? The brand new piece that was added, Nick freaking Mullins.
Well, how about you go first, AJ?
You go first,
Me?
boy.
Okay, so that's very interesting. Flacco, we've seen him. I've seen him in so many teams. He's starting to look like Fitzgerald. He is not the same QB. What's going on, Dash? Thank you for being here. I gotta talk to you later. Something's been bugging me in the back of my head, but not right now. So yes, so you got Flacco. He's not the same. I don't think he's a starting QB. And then you have Jalen Hurts, where he was told that the starting QB position was still being evaluated. And obviously, he's not showing much because as of yesterday, they signed Nick Mullins. Nick Mullins, either they just want to add depth or they're desperately need someone with experience. And Nick Mullins, he has experience, and maybe he could finally get that out of his head where he's like, you know what? I'm Nick freaking Mullins. I got a cannon for it. He doesn't have a cannon for him, but I'm a smart dude, and I could turn this team around. And I feel like he's just going to change his mentality, and he's going to come out guns blazing and earn his spot as a starting QB. He's a hard worker, guys. He is. I'm going to end it off there. You guys tell me what you guys think.
No doubt Nick Mullins is a hard-working player, but he's not the best QB there. I think they're going to go with Hurts. Flacco's second. Mullins is going to stay third like he usually is. Not that Flacco's better than him or that Flacco's more he is more tenured, so he's got that step on him, but yeah, it's got to be Hurts, man. I mean, you drafted this guy pretty high last year as well. It didn't do so hot when he played, but you didn't expect him to go all out. He wasn't that QB like Trevor Lawrence is supposed to be, so we'll see how the Eagles do.
It has to be Hurts. But for me, guys, it doesn't make sense that they signed Nick Mullins if Hurts was playing well in practice. Their coach, he likes people who competes. He likes that competitive attitude. There has to be something there that we're missing. Gabe, you have something to say.
Yeah, I agree with both of y'all. I think Hurts starts but does not finish the season. I think Mullins comes in and replaces Hurts, and Mullins goes out there. He wins a couple of games, and he's recognized again. I don't think the Eagles have the correct coaching staff for Hurts. That's why I think that, Hurts will fail. I think that's where he will fail.
I like that take. I don't think Mullen's going to start week 1, but he's definitely going to come out guns blazing. But I don't feel like it's to blame for the coaching staff. I really don't. XI, what do y'all think about Mike Vick? Who's Mike Vick? Who is he, guys? What do you mean? What do I think about Mike Vick? That guy's a freaking freak of nature, man. But I'm not going to go too far into detail because legally I don't want to get in trouble with anything. Okay? But Mike Vick, I love watching him. He's a true talent. And, man, he was scary whenever you played Madden and someone had him on the team. Man, that guy had it all. He was the outline, maybe not the outline, but he definitely created or one of the founders of that running QB position that still had an arm. If Russell Wilson was quicker, faster, that's a Mike Vick right there because Russell Wilson still has that cannon as an arm. But yeah, no, Mike Vick's awesome. Fly, Eagles, fly. You're an Eagles fan. Yeah, Eagles fan. I'm trying to remember. Damian Hurts, not bad. Definitely starts. He definitely starts, but I don't think he's going to keep that position. I don't see it. Not going to happen. Especially in that division. If they're going to be dead last, they're going to make changes. And even if it's not his fault, they're going to make it his fault, and they're going to switch him. This is a make or break it season for him, says Juan Antonio Bravo. It is a make it or break it. If he does not make it this season, he's going to be the next Josh Rosen. Toss around.
I can see that.
Of course, we're talking about it right here. NSP Football Talk. Guys, come on. We know what we're talking about. Ugh. Come on, get pumped, you guys. Ugh. All right, you guys. Next team. Last team. The Fins. The Dolphins, I mean. Jacoby or Tua?
Ooh.
That's a fun one. That's a real fun one right there.
I hate the Dolphins.
Most of you guys would be like, how is that a question? It's Tua. Obviously, it's not Tua. He did not perform to his fullest last year. He didn't know the playbook. He admitted it himself. He said that he's going to come back and he's going to learn his playbook. It's going to be a different guy. But who doesn't say that? Who doesn't say that in the offseason? Jacoby, we know what he has. We've seen how he plays. We know what his potential is. And with the Dolphins team, I feel like he could be that guy again, that starting QB. I think Tua starts week 1. Jacoby takes it from him.
Exactly what I was about to say. I don't even got to talk anymore. I don't even have to talk.
What do you mean you don't want to talk anymore?
I said I don't even have to talk anymore because you just said everything I was about to say.
I'm sorry. I totally agree. I'm such a mic hog.
Vince, last podcast you were just talking about how the Tua was going to have the better season. Remember?
That was before they signed. Oh no, they did have Brissett.
Yeah, they already had him.
They did sign him.
Wow, are you contradicting yourself?
Whoa.
Ding, ding.
We didn't say when Brissett.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to defend Vincent, which I never do. So I'm going to defend him.
Okay.
The question was, who's going to have a better season, right? Tua or Joe? Thinking or in talks that they're going to be playing all season, as in no injuries, not going to get outplayed. Tua has a better system and better a team around him. In Vince's defense.
Yep.
So you guys are saying he's better than Tua. Right now, as what we saw last year, Tua, he's not the Tua that you saw in college. He's not him. Or at least not him yet. If he doesn't bring that guy out, then yeah. Tua has a higher ceiling than Jacoby. I'm going to say that a lot. He has a higher ceiling, but he might not reach it. If he doesn't reach it, then Jacoby will start. I'm not saying that Jacoby's better than him. Just saying that he works harder. He wants it more. But we're going to see this upcoming season. I got faith in Tua. I want him to succeed. I really do. But, guys, we went over that really quick, guys. Come on. One more team. Can I ask you guys one more team?
It better not be the Niners.
Go.
It's not the Niners. I know the whole story for the Niners. I got the insider. Guys, I want to talk Broncos. And Reed, don't give me a face because I'm not talking about Aaron Rodgers, okay?
Okay.
I'm talking about Drew Lock or Teddy Bridgewater. I said this 3 podcasts ago.
All right.
I'm not going to say anything here. I want you guys to take it away.
I'm not gonna go first. Y'all
I
got it.
have to
I like-
say Drew. You know what? Nah, not Drew. I got Teddy.
Nah, yeah, you just said that because of Damien, bro. You just said that because of
I didn't
Damien.
know. I didn't even see that.
Wow, dude, why can't you be original, bro? Get off the script. Get off the
I'm
script.
not-
Be original.
Oh,
I'm calling you out,
I
man.
got Teddy. The reason being I got Teddy is because he has something to prove. Obviously,
After
it's never been the
calling
same
Dave out
after
of the
that.
script.
Oh God.
Call it out.
Behind my
for
laptop,
Rodgers.
Andy, which is my girlfriend, she's holding the script for me. So if you see me, my eye is messed up. That's probably why. But next page, babe. Okay, Teddy is gonna win because he's more hungry, he's more elusive, and he wants it more. Andrew Luck, don't get me wrong, is a great quarterback. He does have some leadership issues, in my opinion. I feel like sometimes he just doesn't take the game serious. But I think Teddy is just more hungry. You guys got to remember, this guy used to be a starter for the Vikings when the Vikings were hot. You know, this guy wants it more. He wants to prove something. He wants to prove that no matter what, and the odds are against you, he's gonna do it. Go ahead, Mondo. Chihuahuas.
By the way, my name is Mondo, by the way. Yes, he was the face of the Vikings. He came out, he was super hot, super hungry. This guy gets injured, comes back, not the same. Decent QB, but not the same. Is he better than Drew Lock? Yes. Juan said it perfectly right here. The Broncos, they believe in Lock. They trusted him too much. I don't know how he's still on the team. I really do not know how. He should not be there. Teddy's gonna win that job. No, I agree. Teddy's gonna win that job. I said that 3 podcasts ago. I'm gonna say it again now. Teddy's a better QB than Drew Lock.
Yep. I mean, I'm just going to repeat what you guys said. I liked him on the Vikings. He got hurt, and no one's ever really believed in him since. Not that he's shown anything insane either, but I think he can win that starting position on the Broncos. And that's why they don't need to trade for Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron Rodgers is fine.
Hey. Aaron Rodgers is fine. He is fine. The Packers are not fine. Okay. Vince, you got anything to say?
I agree with y'all that Bridgewater is better than Locke, but the Broncos believe too much in this guy, and I have no idea why. But Drew Lock is going to start, and I don't think Teddy Bridgewater is going to get any playing time this year unless Drew Lock goes down.
I see it happening.
Yeah.
Broncos are dumb. They're dumb.
Yeah, man.
I could be the GM. They're dumb. Come on, guys. One more team. Come on, let me ask you guys one more team.
Go ahead.
Yes. It's not going to be the Niners. I could tell you the whole story. You're going to win $1 million. The biggest question here. This is the biggest one. Okay, because I feel like this is the hardest pick. We got the New Orleans Saints. We got Taysom Hill. We got Jameis Winston. Who is winning that? Yeah, I like seeing those faces. Get the wheel spinning. Let me see your glasses, Gabe. Do your research right now. Let me see your glasses. Come on, guys.
Babe, flip the switch. Strip. There you go. Okay, I got Winston. We're gonna eat some W's. I got Winston winning the job. I don't think Hill is a quarterback. I think he's like a receiver or something.
He's something.
He's something.
He's something, yeah.
He's a Swiss
I'm
Army
sorry.
knife.
I started lagging. I'm so sorry. But
What?
am I good?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah, you're good.
No. Like, am I done lagging? I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's enough. You're cut off.
Okay, I think Winston will win it. Not that I think Winston is a good quarterback. I think he makes bad decisions. I think he has heart, wants to play hard. I think he works hard, but I don't think he makes good decisions on the football field. But I do think he will take that starting position, and Taysom Hill being some type of something, whatever he has been.
Okay, Vince?
I agree. Jameis Winston's going to start, but he's going to do very, very bad this season. He's not going to live up to the par. Supposedly, he got his eyes fixed, so he's not blind anymore.
Whoa.
Whoa, I'm blind. Guys.
Don't attack the blind community, man.
Yeah, no, come on, dude. You think I have
Yeah.
glasses? Come on.
Supposedly now he's got 20/20 vision, which
Must
I
be
don't
nice.
believe because there's no way you're a quarterback in the NFL and you decide to go 30 for 30 like that. So, but honestly, he's not going to do good, and Hill is going to take that spot because when Hill played for the Saints last year, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe they only lost one game and that he won all the rest. So, I mean,
I
if
have no clue.
you're a Saints fan and you got the stats on you right now, like a book, pull it out because I think Taysom Hill played phenomenal when he played quarterback. Of course, they threw him in there because he hasn't been getting any quarterback reps because nobody thought that Drew Brees was going to go down like that. And they threw him in there, and he won them a lot of games while Brees was out. So, in my opinion, I think Hill end the season as their quarterback, whether it be in the playoffs or whether they have a horrible season and they don't even make playoffs. But yeah, Bridgewater's not the move, but they're going to do it first week.
They're going to do it first week. Okay, well, thank you, Vince. So now I don't have to argue with the three of y'all. But yeah, guys, Jameis, I'm going to answer this question right here with Damon. It says definitely hard to do the same. Drew has done while they're at the Saints. They're never going to find a Drew Brees again. They're not. They might find one after we're gone, after we're out of this earth, but they're not going to find one. Okay, they messed up by letting go of Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater, he's not the same guy that he was in Minnesota, but he found a system that works for him, and that was over there in New Orleans.
Yep.
And they let him go. Gosh, guys. I don't even like the Saints, and I'm mad. Dang it, man. But yeah, Winston, I don't care what vision you have, that you still suck. Okay, that's the bottom line.
I can't argue with that.
Juan says he has more experience at QB. He has more experience as a starting QB in the NFL. Taysom Hill probably has more experience as a QB, but he's been around the league for a very, very long time. Winston, he should have stuck with baseball. Safety as Patrick Mahomes. Okay, but the fact of the matter is, Hill, he's getting up there. His age, he's getting up there. So you cannot rely on him to be your next QB. You have to rely on Winston. Start developing him because that's the only option you have. Okay, use Hill as much as you can this year. They're going to be doing a switch off QB, kind of like what the Ravens did with Joe Flacco and Lamar Jackson. They're going to be doing a switch off. But guys, Saints, you guys need to find a QB. You guys need to find it quick. It could be Gardner Minshew. That could probably fit your system. Oh, you guys shot yourself in the foot so bad. It makes me so mad. Guys, that's around all the time we had in this podcast. I'm going to end off the podcast with one question and one question only. You guys can answer right now, or people in the comments, let me know on social media. Let me know in the comments down below. Guys, there's been a lot of fights lately. What NFL player of any era would you like to see in the ring with some boxing gloves? You guys let me know in the comments down below. Vince, I'm pretty sure I know your answer already, but just in case you guys are wondering, it's Ronnie Lott for me. That guy, he doesn't feel pain. He'll chop off his own arm.
That guy can throw down.
He will throw down.
He's gonna throw down.
It could be Alden Smith. Alden Smith will do it, man. He'll go to a coffee shop and he'll mess you up, man. All right, you guys. Thank you all so much for being here, guys. Let's all say thank you to all of our fans, whether it be from Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, or Spotify. We're on a lot of platforms, you guys. Thank you all so much for being here, especially our Facebook community. If you guys have been with us from the start, go claim your fan coin. It's out there. Find it, redeem it. I cannot guide you because I don't know where it's at, but I know it exists. Okay, you guys. Thank you all so much. And until next time, you guys, keep